What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. I hope you guys are doing well. October 29th marked 20 years of the Call of Duty franchise. 20 years of this franchise sucking days of our lives away from ourselves. But honestly, I doubt many of us would have it any other way. As critical as I am of this franchise, it's all because deep down I have a love and admiration for what this franchise gave me. It forged friendships. It kept friendships alive. It gave me an opportunity to escape the daily trials and tribulations of my life. Because Call of Duty was always there. It was there during the bad times of my life and there for the good times of my life. And honestly, I look back fondly on the last 20 years. And no, I wasn't somebody who ran to GameStop on October 29th, 2003 to pick up the first Call of Duty game. No. I was probably too busy playing NHL or playing Mario Party on my GameCube to even care about the Call of Duty release. But when Call of Duty started to find a way into my life, whether it was going over to friends' houses and playing some Call of Duty 2, or going over to friends' houses playing some COD 3 or COD 4, that's when a love was born. Call of Duty 4 was the first time I played online shooters, and I fell in love with the idea and the concept of sitting in my basement, talking to my friends who I just saw at high school, and being like, wow, guys, this is pretty cool. And that concept only grew over time as I went through college, as I got my first career, as I went through the highs and lows of going through your mid to late 20s. And now I'm here in my own house playing video games with the same friends that I would hop on with after high school. Call of Duty has given me a lot, and it has made so many memories. And I thank it for that. And maybe that's why I'm so critical. Maybe that's why I want Call of Duty to be the best it can be, is because I have all of these memories etched into my brain from this franchise. And I want that for everybody else. And I'm afraid that if Call of Duty continues to go down this path, that people will miss out on that opportunity. But I guess gaming will always be here. Gaming will always give those people the opportunity to have those memories for themselves. So I want to take today's video to focus on the good from Call of Duty. I don't want to talk about the bad too much. I want to focus on what this franchise has meant to me, and what I want to hear about in that comment section is what the franchise has meant to you. So I talked a little bit already about forging friendships, about keeping friendships together. And that is one of the special things about Call of Duty and gaming in general, is we're able to connect with people and stay connected. But one of the great things about the original run of Modern Warfare 2 back in 2009 was everybody was playing it. It was my first year out of high school, and everybody on my friends list was playing Modern Warfare 2. So it didn't matter if I met you through hockey or through volleyball or just through school in general. I could hop into a party chat with somebody, and somebody was willing to play Modern Warfare 2 with me. And then as I got my first job, people were still playing Modern Warfare 2, and it was like, oh, you have Modern Warfare 2? I have Modern Warfare 2. Then all of a sudden, going to work the next day wasn't as tough, because what did you talk about? The night before, playing Call of Duty. It was pretty great. I'll never forget this, though. There was a guy I worked with at my first job out of high school, and he would get so mad, like have the craziest rage fits you can ever imagine. And for those of you who know me, you know that I can get pretty rageful as well, but this guy, insane. One point we're playing, it's like 3 in the morning, and we just hear smash, explodes, he goes offline, and we're like, oh my god, what happened to this guy? We go to work the next day, and he's like, yeah, so I smashed my table and my controller. He had a glass table that he threw his controller through, broke his controller, broke the glass table. He's like, yeah, I have like cuts all over my arm from the glass flying and from him picking it up. I was like, oh my goodness. Maybe me punching drywall isn't as bad as this guy. But that's neither here nor there. Those types of moments and those types of opportunities is what Call of Duty gave me. And I still remember to this day the first time I beat the Modern Warfare 2 campaign. People asking me to go out and play some hockey, and I'm like, guys, I just got to finish this campaign. Being so enthralled by the Michael Bay-esque like superhero feeling that Modern Warfare 2's campaign gave me, that I just had to beat it. I had to beat it in that sitting, and I did. And then I showed up to hockey, and I still had this like superhero feeling, because that's what the older Call of Duty games made you feel like. But those are some of those memories that I'll carry with me, and that's what makes this franchise so special. Is we can look back on it and look back on it fondly. Like the first time I ever saw COD 4 gameplay, I was over at one of my friends' houses, and they were playing hardcore search and destroy on backlot. This is how I remember this to this day, and they're just like laying into each other on Xbox Live game chat. And I still think if employers had access to Xbox Live game chats between my friends and I, none of us would have jobs right now, because we would just it would just be a lot of yelling and swearing and calling each other just not nice things. Anyways, I just was encapsulated by the idea of playing online video games with my friends and yelling at them for being bad. It just sounds hilarious. And that's what we do nowadays, and it's still fun to this day. But from that moment that I first played COD 4 all the way to today playing Modern Warfare 3's beta, this franchise has meant something very special to me, and it's always that friendship factor. It's always being able to bring people together to play this game. Because Call of Duty is not just a part of the gaming industry, it's a part of all of pop culture. The percentage of people across the world that know what Call of Duty is has to be over 90% at this point in time. It's like some seniors might not know what it is because they just haven't been exposed to it. But for the most part, it has etched itself so much into our society that we just think of it whenever we think of gaming. And we probably all have a memory or two associated with it. And that's why it's so special. So yeah, it deserves to be around for 20 years. And I'm hoping that it has many more years ahead of it. Does it need to change directions? For sure. Would I like to see some massive change and massive overhaul? 100%. But to see where the game started back in 2003 and to see where it is here in 2023 is extremely special. It's been 20 years of memories, 20 years of hopping in and feeling like a super soldier, which has always been really cool. And I love the fact that they've had at times the opportunity to be innovative, the opportunity to take risks. Like, let's be honest here. As much as Advanced Warfare might not be your favorite Call of Duty, that was a risky title. Taking the boots off the ground and bringing them into the air. Risky ass Call of Duty. Did it necessarily work? Not really. But you know what did work was Black Ops 3, the specialist system. Even though not everyone loved it, it was still special for its time. It combined the advanced movement of what we had in Advanced Warfare with traditional gameplay in a sense, and really capitalized on this massive advanced movement trend that was in gaming at the time. And I think it did a very good job. Call of Duty has kept pace over the years with what is trendy, what works and what doesn't. And I'm curious to see what the next fad is going to be that finds its way into Call of Duty. I love this franchise. Like I said, it's helped me through the highs and the lows. It's kept friendships together, and it's always been there to help make memories. Even if the game isn't as good as I wish it could be, it can still provide me memories. It can still provide me opportunities to catch up with old friends. Because everybody knows about Call of Duty. That is what's special about this franchise. It doesn't matter who you talk to, I guarantee you'll find at least one person that's playing Warzone or playing the multiplayer, and you can connect with them through that. That's what makes this franchise truly special. Is it transcends all of those other factors, and it's just about playing video games and enjoying yourself. And I think we miss that point sometimes, that video games should be meant for an enjoyment, and I would just like to see Call of Duty return to that. Be fun and be enjoyable on a consistent basis. Be there to connect people together again. So yeah, that's my long-winded way of saying 20 years of Call of Duty has been pretty special. It has meant a lot to me, and I look forward to covering it in the future. I never would have thought back when I first got COD 4 that whatever it is, 17 years later, 15 years later, I'd be sitting here making YouTube videos. But here I am, and honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. So, like I said earlier in the video, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this entire franchise, some of your favorite things, some of your least favorite things, your favorite moments, why you still play Call of Duty. I'd love to hear those thoughts down below in the comment section. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.